Hey guys, it's OKB. This is Naruto Recapped, episode 4. Go to Coffin Element channel for the Naruto game and Coffin Ingot channel for money for the game. Now let's get started. Scene begins as Team 7 waits for a very late Kakashi sensei. Naruto decides to prank Kakashi by placing a whiteboard eraser to drop when Kakashi walks in. Sakura says it's stupid and Sasuke thinks a jonin like Kakashi won't fall for it. But when Kakashi walked in, he let the eraser hit him, thinking that maybe it had something to do with teamwork. Sakura apologizes and Sasuke questions whether he's really a jonin, but they secretly loved it. Okay. Kakashi then says, my first impression of you guys is bad. The team walks outside and Kakashi tells them to introduce themselves. Naruto insists that Kakashi should go first, so Kakashi says his name is Hitaki Kakashi, he doesn't feel like telling his likes and dislikes, and has many hobbies. The team is not impressed with his non-answer answer. Naruto's next. His likes, dislikes, hobbies are just all about ramen, but his dream is to be Hokage. Kakashi thinks Naruto grew up in an interesting way. Sakura's next. She doesn't complete any of her sentences and just keeps staring at Sasuke. When Kakashi asks her for her dislikes, she immediately says, Naruto desu. Kakashi reasons that girls her age are probably thinking more about love than ninjutsu. Sasuke's last. His name is Sasuke Uchiha. He has lots of dislikes, no particular likes, and rather than a dream, he has an ambition to restore his clan and kill a certain man. Naruto is suspicious that that man is him. Sakura just thinks he's cool. But Kakashi seems to know something. Kakashi then announces a mission for the team tomorrow as a survival exercise. The kids are confused. When Naruto asks what this exercise is, Kakashi slowly begins to laugh. He reveals that of the 27 graduates, only 9 will be recognized as junior ninjas. He tells them to come to the training grounds at 5 in the morning tomorrow and suggests not eating because they might throw up. Morning arrives. Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke comes in sleepy, but Kakashi's nowhere to be seen. Many hours later, Kakashi finally arrives and blames his lateness on crossing a black cat. He then tells him that their exercise today is to take away the bells by noon. Anyone who doesn't will be tied up to a post watching him eat. Naruto and the rest are already very hungry. Sakura notices that there are only 2 bells. Kakashi says that the person who can't get a bell will be sent back to the academy, but it could be all 3 of you. Come at me with the intent to kill. Kakashi then mumbles something about the loser being the one to go back. The word loser triggers Naruto into attacking him before he even says start, but Kakashi beats him in a flash. Kakashi berates Naruto for jumpstarting but says, at least you came with the intent to kill. I'm finally starting to like this team. And... Scene cuts to Iruka and Hokage drinking tea. Iruka's concerned about a rumor he heard about Kakashi. The Hokage hands him a book detailing all of Kakashi's past fails of junior ninjas. Iruka is shocked by something. Back to Kakashi. Kakashi notes that a ninja's fundamentals include hiding and sees that Sasuke and Sakura is hidden away. But Naruto shouts to fight fair and square and charges. Kakashi reaches into his pouch and stops Naruto in his tracks. He says, I'll teach you the first shinobi battle jutsu, taijutsu, or hand-to-hand combat. Naruto thinks Kakashi will pull out some sort of weapon, but it's a book. Kakashi says he can take him while reading, which pisses off Naruto, so he charges like crazy. Kakashi easily dodges and gets behind him with 2 hands together in some sort of sign. Sakura recognizes it as the Tiger Ninjutsu sign, and Sasuke thinks it's a fire jutsu, but it turns out to be the secret taijutsu, 1,000 Years of Death. Naruto falls into the water, and Sasuke thinks about using some throwing ninja tools, but Naruto gets back up and throws some shurikens first. Kakashi catches it without even looking up. Flashback to Iruka, who finds out that Kakashi has never passed a single person. The Hokage agrees, saying that all of them were annihilated. Back to Naruto, where Kakashi reminds Naruto that he can't get lunch if he doesn't get a bell by noon. This reminds Sasuke and Sakura's stomach too. Sakura wishes she didn't skip dinner because of her diet. Naruto refuses to fail and suddenly reveals his multi-shadow clone jutsu from under the water. This surprises Sakura and Sasuke. Kakashi recognized it from the Mizuki incident, but estimates that the clone will only last for a minute and that Naruto's skill level will give him no trouble at all. Suddenly, one of the Narutos grabbed Kakashi from behind. It had swum behind the river to get behind him. Naruto's clones swarm Kakashi, and Naruto leaps high in the air to punch Kakashi. But Naruto punched Naruto? Naruto then thinks, hey, Kakashi must have used a transformation jutsu. And Naruto start punching each other, thinking each one is Kakashi, as Sasuke and Sakura watches him be an idiot. Sasuke realizes that it's actually the substitution jutsu, which switches the target of someone's attack. Naruto suddenly sees a bell and rushes towards it, but he's cut in a rope. Kakashi comes by and picks up the bell and tells him, don't get caught in such an obvious trap, baka. A ninja must see through deception. As Kakashi calls Naruto dumb and stupid, Sasuke sees an opening and fires shuriken and kunai at Kakashi from behind. Scene ends as Kakashi and blood is in the air. Alright guys, thanks for watching episode 4. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next one.